Voices, voices, voices. What kind of voice would you like to hear as a leader? Now, let me tell you one voice that you will not like to hear. Most leaders do not like hearing it, but then they have to. The dissenting voice. Hi, my name is Adenike Jimo. If this is your first time of being here, hello, you're welcome. And if you're coming back, you're welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about dissenting voices. It's not a voice that you really like to hear. That voice of opposition, that voice that speaks against the prevailing opinion. And as a leader, you definitely will be trying to make efforts to gather people to follow a certain cause. You are trying to get people to, be on the same page. You are, making effort to see that, yes, the team moves, to achieve a certain goal. And then you now hear this dissenting voice, this voice that just goes at variance to everything that you have been telling the group. It's not nice. It's not nice. But you know what? I'll teach you how to handle dissenting voices. The first thing I want to tell you is that there will always be a dissenting voice. You see, what shocks people is when you hear the dissenting voice. It can be very shocking. But once you know that there will be a dissenting voice, then you know that you are half prepared. They say that when you know the problem, then your solution is like already halfway, with you. So please know that it doesn't matter how good, what you're trying to champion or the cause that you're following or how many people are right behind you, there will always be a dissenting voice. The next thing I want to tell you as a leader is that be prepared for this dissenting voice. Yes. And how do you prepare for a dissenting voice? Get your facts right. Get your information. You see, when you have a dissenting voice around you, the first thing that is being challenged is the facts on ground. Because, it comes as a variance or in opposition to what is on ground. But you see, if you are well prepared, then you have enough information to answer back if need be. Then you have enough facts to answer back. If not, if you just start replying the voice or just talking back, it will just be some emotions that or sentiments that you're actually using to reply. And if the dissenting voice is strong enough, then you know that you're not likely to win that battle. Now, the third thing I'll tell you is that you should not be ruffled. Yes, keep your peace. Just hold your peace. Don't be ruffled. The fact that there's a dissenting voice doesn't mean that you're wrong. And it really doesn't mean that you're right, completely right either. It just means that there's somebody else that is seeing something outside what you have seen. So what you need to do is hold your peace and listen to what the person has to say or what the people are saying. Now, let me give you just this little warning so that you not be caught off guard. Many times the dissenting voice comes from your own quarters, and that can be very painful. Sometimes when it comes from your own camp, it's a different thing if it comes from the camp of opposition. Probably you'll be anticipating it and you already know that, okay, that's what they'll do or that's what they'll say. But when it comes from your camp, it may really look like, oh, have I been stabbed in the back? But no, just know that dissenting voices can come from least expected quarters. So if it comes from your camp, just don't be ruffled because you already know and you already anticipate that it can happen. Let me give you one instance that happened to me. One time I was chairing a meeting, and prior to the meeting, I discussed, some of the things that were going to be tabled at the meeting, with one or two people. And during the meeting, everything seemed to be going on course until somebody that, had been in agreement suddenly started being in opposition to what I had said, the matter on ground. And the first thing was just like, I was shocked But as person chairing the meeting, I had to compose myself. I had to really comport myself. I had to hold the meeting. I couldn't be seen to lose control of the meeting. So I just maintained my comportment, even though within me I was really shocked. The reason why I was shocked was because I least expected that it to come from that quarter. I least expected that it to come from somebody that I thought that we're on the same page. But the truth of the matter is that it should not just be ruffled. You can handle the dissenting voice. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about dissenting voice is that understand one thing. It may not be against you. The fact that somebody is in opposition or does not share your opinion or is at variance at what the general, what the common agreement is, doesn't mean that it is personally targeted at you. It may just be that the person is saying something that nobody else is saying. Or it may just be that somebody is actually, confident enough to actually speak up. Probably something that many other people that are seemingly agreeing with you are not saying. So when you hear a dissenting voice, just listen, understand what the person is trying to say. You do not have to reply immediately if you do not have the answer. But if you do have the answer, comport yourself, compose yourself, and calmly give the answer back. And that way, you'll be shocked. You will once again win the heart of your admirers, those people that are learning leadership from you in a quiet way. I do hope that you will love dissenting voices, tough as it may be, after you watch this video. If you have liked this video, I'd like you to share with other people, other leaders, and even other followers that are potential leaders. And don't forget to subscribe. Look out for the subscribe video and you see that you enjoy what I'm going to tell you. You'll be shocked. Let me tell you what I'm going to tell you. What if you are the dissenting voice? Really? Can I be a dissenting voice? Yes, you'll be the dissenting voice. And in that video, I'll be telling you your power as a dissenting voice. Till we see you again, take care of yourself.